Okay, we are back with another BTS video. We have got Jenny here today, who has been a really good friend and a really good athlete for KOMPAK. She's supported the brand so much, so I'm so happy that it's just me and her today. We are back with Polaroids. If you haven't watched this already, or watched the other videos, you just know I'm obsessed at this point. But we've just filmed some YouTube content, so I really want to try and get some really raw images of Jenny with the jewellery and also the shoes as well. So I've just started filming down here, like the film's now developing, and yeah, enjoy the video. Polaroid, yeah. That one, it shoots out, yeah. You've lost it, whereas these,
you can
actually like edit it as well.
Oh, my hair's doing that thing where it like goes into one colour rather than just being like...
Because it's caught your blonde there.
Yeah.
It's caught your tan, that one. That one's caught your red lipstick. So yeah, you can really play around with it like before you even put it into production, which I just love. Cool. That one's quite cool. So yeah, let's just play around. I quite like the monochrome. You can do the darkness as well. Even that's quite nice. Yeah. Like painted. Yeah, literally. Print. Done. That's why I love these. I don't think I'll ever stop being so obsessed with it. But yeah, does that all make sense? If you're gonna get another Polaroid, I would, just depends what you want. Yeah. So yeah, let's go into, I'll take some like iPhone shots now. So we do like a massive mixture of content here at KOMPAK because I just think it's nice to break it up, nice gently going. Like sometimes you don't need to have the most fanciest, stay there. You don't have to have the most fanciest pieces of equipment every single time to grab really, really good content. Like in a studio, thank you. In a studio like today, the lighting's amazing. Obviously Jenny looks unreal, so it's like you don't, yeah, you look all right. So sometimes you don't need, I think that's a massive pressure sometimes when you are a new business, like you feel like you have to spend so much money every time, whereas there's, like, I love getting some really raw images on an iPhone or raw images on a Polaroid and like using a videographer, because like for me, that creates a more like raw, authentic, like brand image that I really want to get with KOMPAK quite a lot. So yeah, don't always have to go crazy. You can just keep to the basics. If you've got good lighting, if you've got a good model and good product, then it literally does it for itself, so yeah. So these are the new Phoebe.
Love them.
They're nice, aren't they? So these are new Phoebes named after our athlete Phoebe Goodman. Very like, I would say very American sort of style. We've been trying to look a little bit overseas to see like what everyone's wearing over there, just to make sure that we're getting the right like variety of styles. Because you do find in the UK in particular, we are a little bit on the more like, what should I say, like the more demure side. We don't go as flashy. So it's trying to get that balance, especially when I'm choosing jewellery. Like I'm only choosing jewellery that I believe is going to make a look complement your physique. Yeah. The last thing I want to be doing is throwing like Pat Butcher, EastEnders, disco balls on you, because it just throws everything off in my opinion, and that's not really the look that you want to be doing. Jenny had a blue suit and like a pinky purple suit. Yeah. Now, the jade, which I don't think we have today, but basically earrings with a gap and a hole, broke up that look really nicely for you, which is the blue. Whereas we tried like a Leah style, which is more like a thicker piece of jewellery on Jenny with a purple, so with a blue, same blue suit, didn't work. It was too much. So it's all those little tiny details that I just get really obsessed with these days. But if you haven't, make sure you go watch the previous video that we did about checking the earlobe measurement, because that is very, very important. But I'll leave you to look at that video. super, super hot now, but we've just done like a little bit of creative video with Jake, and I think we're ready for food now, aren't we? But I hope that was an interesting kind of like insight into like another sort of shoot. I always like test and trial like different creative stuff, and it's something that I love doing personally. I get to catch up with my athletes, I get to express like my creative side through my business, that I'm all really grateful for. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, but let me know if there's anything you want in particular. And how do you finish these things, Jan? You know more than me.
I don't know.
Come on, you take it over.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.
There you go.